G'day and welcome back to Project 300. If you have a VX or higher spec 300, then installing a rear power outlet for fridges and accessories is a simple addition, thanks to a pre-wired kit from Richard's Auto in South Australia. Their kit taps into the 300's factory rear fuse box and provides an Anderson plug outlet rated at 30 amps, plus a cigarette lighter type outlet rated at 20 amps. The outlets are powered full time, but you can supplement them, as I have, with a Richard's low voltage disconnect kit, which uses a Victron Smart Battery Protect module to disable the outlets automatically if the battery voltage gets too low. If you only have a single start battery, then this is an option that I strongly recommend. This video will show the installation of the standard DC kit plus the disconnect, although in my case Richard's also made me an upgraded 50 amp Anderson outlet which is powered straight from the battery via an ignition relay. For more details on that, check out my upcoming fridge and power module video. But for now, let's get into the installation of the power outlets. Begin the installation by opening the tailgate, then move under the bonnet. Remove the dust cover and disconnect the negative battery cable. Then move to the rear of the car and open the access panel on the right side of the cargo area. Use a 10mm socket to remove the two mounting bolts for the fuse box. Then use a pair of long nose pliers to squeeze the mounting clip and remove the fuse box from the panel. Snip off the cable tie to the wiring inlet to the box. Remove the lid, then split the fuse box open using a flat blade screwdriver on the 4 hidden clips, then using pliers to pull the two sections apart. Now it's time to assemble the Victron Smart Battery Protect. First, fit the red terminal covers over the ends of the blue and green coloured power cables. With the module orientated as shown, fit the blue cable to the left side input terminal and the green wire to the right side output terminal. Align the cables as shown and tighten both terminals using an 8mm spanner. Slip the covers over the terminals to prevent shorts, then plug the earth cable into the green 3-pin connector. Move back to the fuse box cavity and use a 10mm socket to remove the bolt as shown. Install the Smart Battery Protect into position and mount it using the supplied bolt using the lower mounting hole. Unplug the purple wire with the white plug from the back of the fuse box and connect it to the red wire with the blue band from the disconnect kit. Then plug the kit's red wire with the green band into the fuse box where the purple wire was just removed. The final connection is to insert the kit's red wire with the silver terminal into the second inside slot. Orientate it as shown and push it until it clicks into place. Now move over to the left side of the cargo area and place the supplied template into position, aligning it with the trim line and the light. Use a paint marker to mark the cutout onto the panel as shown, then remove the template. Drill a couple of holes into the corners, then use an air body saw or similar to cut out the hole in the trim. We now need to remove part of the rear floor area to run the cables. Begin by opening the covers over the third row seats, then use a trim tool to release the 3 clips securing the carpet flaps to the underside of the covers. Then take hold of the carpet cover plate and lift it directly upwards to remove it. It's secured by only plastic clips. Next, use a 10mm socket to remove the bolts securing the cargo area hold-down hooks to the floor and remove the hooks themselves. Then using your hands, lift out the trim pieces on each side as shown. You can then remove the plastic tool storage tray by lifting it directly upwards. It's secured only by plastic clips. Open the jack access panel and run the plain silver terminal ends of the loom through the panel, drawing the cables out from the bottom corner of the side panel as shown. Then hang the insulated terminal ends and the Anderson plug out through the cutout hole as shown. Note that mine looks slightly different due to the custom Anderson setup. Run the loom across the rear of the car to the other side, under the trim and up into the access panel. Secure it to the factory looms using cable ties. Remove one of the mounting bolts to the metal cover plate near the third row seat. Run the loom's earth cable under the sound matting and then replace the bolt, securing the earth cable. Orientate the pink wire's terminal, then push it into the correct socket on the rear of the fuse box as shown, until it clicks into place. Repeat this for the red wire into the adjacent socket. You can then insert the supplied 30 amp fuse for the red wire and the 20 amp fuse for the pink wire as shown. That completes the rewiring of the fuse box, and it can now be assembled and reinstalled. Bundle the wiring neatly into the back of the fuse box, then clip the two sections back together. Secure the wiring at the cable inlet using a cable tie. Reinstall the fuse box back into position and clip it into place. Use the bolt removed earlier to secure the Victron's earth terminal to the lower mounting hole. Then use the original bolt to secure the top mount. Then replace the fuse box lid and the access cover panel. Move back to the left-hand side and connect the loom to the supplied power outlet panel. Secure the Anderson plug to the panel using the supplied screws. Then connect the pink and black terminals to the cigarette lighter socket, ensuring correct polarity with the pink wire going to the positive terminal and the black to the negative. Place the panel into the cutout in the side trim and secure it using the supplied countersunk screws. Secure the wiring in the jack panel with cable ties to prevent chafing, then replace the access panel cover. You can now move back under the bonnet to reconnect the battery and replace the battery cover trim. Now move back to the cargo area and use a multimeter to verify that both outlets are working and that the polarity is correct. Now it's time to set up the Victron Smart Battery Protect. Download the Victron Connect app from your app store. Launch the app and follow the prompts to allow the app to connect to local devices and to use Bluetooth. Click on the Battery Protect device that comes up in the list and wait for the connection. The default pin is 6 zeros. You can change the pin if you wish to prevent anyone else from being able to access your device. Click on the Settings gear, and if there's any updates available, click Update and follow the prompts to install them. Once back to the main screen, tap on your device to see its status. Begin the setup by tapping on the Settings gear to configure the device. First, ensure that the battery voltage is correctly set to 12 volts. Then tap on the 0 next to Preset and choose the User Defined option, then click OK. You can then click on the Shutdown and Restart voltage fields and set them appropriately. Refer to the Richards instructions for the recommended settings for each battery type. Click on the X to return to the device screen, and the setup is now complete. Thanks for watching. I hope you found the video useful. You can get the power outlet and Victron disconnect kits direct from Richards Auto, along with a series of other plug-and-play electrical kits for the 300, including a different DC outlet system for GX and GXL 300s, which don't have the factory rear fuse box. Please visit project300.com.au for more installation and maintenance content for the LandCruiser 300. See you next time.